All right, guys, it's that time of the month again. It's that once, month that I make like a morning video and I sound like I just rolled out of bed. So please forgive me for that. However, things are getting intense over at Ubisoft. I know I just uploaded a video last night talking about Ubisoft with the strike situation they have going on with X Defiant allegedly facing a permanent shutdown. But now we are seeing Ubisoft backing down from their position from certain things and choices they have made as far as like merchandising for Assassin's Creed Shadows and the way that this game has been, reacted to by people across the world. So if you remember, going all the way back to July, Ubisoft had to issue an apology about using a real-life reenactment group's flag in the Shadows concept art without permission. And this was, of course, from the Sekigahara Teppotai flag, which was part of a reenactment group that does like historical battle reenactments. And again, it's just a volunteer group. They talked about potentially suing Ubisoft, but they're like, we don't really know what we could do about that because we don't really have any money. We're all volunteers. It's not something that we could really do much about. However, despite Ubisoft coming out and apologizing for it, they basically said, sorry, not sorry. It's still going to be in the Collector's Edition book, in this Collector's Edition exclusive from GameStop. And you can see right here, they've got the figurines. And of course, there's a whole bunch of other stuff in this Collector's Edition for $280, including which is the 84-page Collector's Art Book that still has the Sekigahara Tempo Group's banner displayed improperly in the art book. So again, this is not even Ubisoft saying sorry. This is them again saying sorry, not really sorry. So they haven't learned yet, unfortunately. And despite the stock market, reflecting people's opinion of Ubisoft, things just are going to continue to get worse for them because this entire mess was avoidable. But of course, Ubisoft just can't get out of their own way. So that being said, not a sponsored ad, but if you do need a new PC, go check out Meta PCs. They do have financing available. They are all US-based tech support. And of course, these guys are just awesome dudes and they make fantastic computers. So go check them out if you need a PC. Link is in the description down below. So now we're seeing today, excuse me for already scrolling down, this is pretty big stuff. Pure Arts, and this is an article from That Park Place. Pure Arts is to rework the Assassin's Creed Shadows statue featuring Yasuke and Naoe on the destroyed Torii Gate after massive backlash. Now, if you don't remember what this entire Torii Gate situation was, not too long ago, there was a post on X where somebody discovered that there was a figurine for Assassin's Creed Shadows that featured a broken in half Torii Gate. And of course, Torii Gates are markers for Shinto shrines in Japan. They only have one purpose, and that is to mark the entrance of a Shinto shrine. And we even saw in Assassin's Creed gameplay trailer how they completely butchered it. They put the the Torii Gate as the entrance to a village with no shrine anywhere in sight. Again, just once again proving that Ubisoft didn't hire actual consultants to do the work that they need to. It was simply, we're just going to make things look cool and use parts that we actually like. So you can see right here, it says, please spread the word. Assassin's Creed Shadows figures from Ubisoft, a famous Japanese hate and criminal company. A figurine of a destroyed Torii Gate has been released, which is believed to be based on the one-legged Torii Gate that was destroyed in the Nagasaki atomic bombing. I've never seen a one-legged Torii other than the one destroyed by the American atomic bomb in Nagasaki. And again, you can see a picture of it right here. And this is well known in Japan, not so much outside of the rest, in the Western world. But the one-legged Torii Gate is essentially their 9/11, their indicator of, what happened there as a war memorial or a monument, if you will. And it just, I get it. They're not identical. This is like a wooden Torii Gate and all that stuff, fine. However, it certainly is reminiscent of it, and it's definitely, at the very least, very insensitive of Ubisoft as a Western company to use this imagery in a toy, in a model for Assassin's Creed Shadows. So it says, Pure Arts, the designer for the collector's Assassin's Creed Shadows figure that features Yasuke and Naoe on what appears to be a destroyed Torii Gate, announced it is reworking the design. The company posted to X, we recently released an insensitive design. We appreciate and have learned from the concerns brought to our attention, and we apologize for the harm this caused. It added, after reading and processing the feedback, we've immediately returned to the drawing board and are currently reworking the design of the collector's Assassin's Creed Shadows Yasuke and Naoe. Now, the crazy thing about this is a lot of people pointed out, why wouldn't you just make a two-legged Torii Gate to begin with? Why wouldn't you just be put them on opposite sides of it? Well, the reason for that is probably because cost. I'm sure maybe to make the figurines the right size, they would have had to make the entire model bigger, and that would have cost more money, probably bigger packaging. So I understand that they were trying to minimize as much as they possibly could. maybe don't use the Torii gate. Maybe use something else. Maybe be creative, you know? I don't know that somebody saw the one-legged Torii and said, hey, this is a great idea, but never in my wildest dreams would I imagine taking a piece of state like the Torii gate and saying, hey, let's split that in half and stick half of it in the model. That just doesn't make any sense. In response to an individual inquiring about pre-orders, Pure Arts stated, pre-orders have not been canceled and you'll receive an email soon with more information. For any questions, please don't hesitate to email us at support@purearts. So the crazy thing about this is they're not canceling the pre-orders, which tells me that they already had been working on something in the background to try to fix this up, right? However, think about this now. People might not be as happy with the new model. They might say, you know what, we'll just cancel my pre-order because honestly, I was concerned about this in the first place. And if you're going to rework it, I don't know that I'll like the model that you come up with next. So, of course, this is just one more time that Ubisoft is caught with a black eye, with, you know, again, with their pants down, essentially, after hiring people like Thomas Lockley to consult on their game. And I know they didn't, quote unquote, hire him. But this man is getting book sales from his collaboration with Xbox, with Ubisoft, with all these other companies that have promoted his work, that have interviewed him, that have talked to him. And again, the Ubisoft stock is not recovering from this. If you go back just to the last 3 months, this has just been one failure after another, leading to the situation that Ubisoft finds itself in today, where, like I said last night in the video I released, they are looking at potentially shutting down games like X-Defiant that just came out this year, simply because of disinterest in their products. So I'm going to keep an eye on this, guys. I think this is pretty fascinating stuff. It's just one more time that these companies associated with Ubisoft, people who have collaborated with them on these products and, of course, on this game, are getting, you know, roasted online and having to having to back down and say, you know what, guys, maybe we screwed up. Maybe we need to admit that we got some things wrong and that, you know, people don't want what we're pushing out there. So I'm going to leave it right there, guys. Let me know what you think about this. I appreciate you guys all for hanging with me. It's been quite a wild ride to get to 10K, and I can't thank you guys enough. That being said, share your thoughts down below, and I will catch you guys on the next one. Later. All right, and if you made it this far, thank you so much for watching the video. Thank you for being here. I do have 2 channels, Minimal Effort Podcast, as well as my gaming channel. I do have a Twitch and Kick for my gaming channel. We do live streams over there occasionally, maybe once a week. And then if you are in the market for a new PC, make sure to check out Meta PCs. Click the link I have down below. Use code TBO at checkout for a special discount. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you next time.